Welcome to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. I'm your host, Cameron Burrell, Army engineer veteran, entrepreneur, fleet services operator, and business educator. On this podcast, we discuss entrepreneurship, business funding, veteran transition, leadership, hotshot trucking logistics, mobile fleet operations, marketing, procurement, and real-world business lessons designed to help entrepreneurs and veterans build stronger businesses and create long-term stability. Let's get into today's episode. Picture this. A crew shows up, spends an hour and a half on a 7-truck wash, uses the right chemistry, burns fuel and labor, and the customer pays $200. $200. That job should have been priced at $600 to cover true costs and deliver a healthy margin. Instead, the invoice disappears into payroll and diesel, and there's nothing left for reinvestment or saving for slower months. That exact mismatch, confusing volume for profitability, ruins more service businesses than a bad market ever will. Today, I'm giving you a 10-minute playbook, how to build a cost floor, set a target margin, and turn those low-paying jobs into repeatable, profitable work with a 3-tier pricing structure that customers understand and pay for. Before we get into formulas, let's settle one thing. Hourly pricing treats time like the only variable. Cost plus adds a markup to materials. Value pricing flips that. You're pricing the outcome and the problem you solve. For fleet washing, that outcome is uptime, appearance, regulatory compliance, and lower maintenance for vehicles. When you price value, your rates reflect what the customer gains, not just how long your tech stood on a ladder. Now the practical part, the cost floor calculation. Start with labor. Include productive hours only. Don't forget non-billable travel and setup time averaged across jobs. Add consumables, soap, degreasers, pads, water if you're paying for it, plus fuel, truck wear, and maintenance. Then allocate overhead, insurance, permits, phone, scheduling, and a portion of admin time. A simple way is to total monthly fixed costs, divide by billable hours that month, and add that per job. Plug in numbers, and you get the absolute floor you can't go under without losing money. For example, imagine your job-specific cost for a 7-truck on-site wash totaled $220. Labor allocated, chemicals, fuel, and consumables. Overhead allocation adds another $80. Your cost floor sits at $300. Now choose a target gross margin. For mobile service fleets, I typically recommend starting between 30 and 45%, depending on competition and skill. If you target 40% gross margin, you price the job at $300 divided by 0.6, so that job becomes $500. If you want a bit more room for discounts or unexpected issues, push to a 45% margin, and the price moves to roughly $545. But customers hate a long custom quote every time. Keep it simple with 3 tiers: basic, standard, premium. Basic covers the essential wash to meet safety or appearance thresholds. Standard is your most sold package, includes decontamination, wheels, and quick detailing that keeps fleets on the road longer. Premium adds coatings, interior cleaning, or priority scheduling. Each tier needs a clear deliverable, so the decision is about outcomes, not hours. A field-ready example for that $300 cost floor: basic, $400, standard, $550, premium, $800. Those numbers aren't arbitrary. They reflect your floor plus increasing margin and perceived value. You'll notice we put the sweet spot, standard, closer to what the customer is likely to say yes to, while premium gives you high-margin wins on the rare accounts that want top-shelf service. Now, let's talk about selling the price. Qualification prevents wasted time. Ask 4 quick things. Who signs the check? What outcome matters most to them? How often do they want service? And is access or site logistics a complication? If the decision-maker isn't on the call, or trucks won't be staged for easy access, price needs to include that friction. When someone pushes back on price, keep your response short and outcome-centered. Try, "I hear you. This package protects your fleet uptime and reduces maintenance. For what you're asking, the basic option gets the job done. The standard saves time and long-term costs. Which outcome do you want to prioritize?" That redirects the conversation to value instead of a dollar fight. If they insist on only price, use this. I can do a one-time discount on the basic package, but for ongoing work, we need to stick to the standard rate to cover costs and guarantee availability.
And know when to walk. If a prospect consistently demands below-floor pricing, they're a drain on your crew and cash flow. Save your energy for buyers who see the asset care value and will stick to terms.
Contracts and cash are where pricing converts into stability. Short, clear terms work best. Require a deposit for first-time large jobs. State payment due within 14 or 30 days and include a late fee or interest clause. For recurring clients, offer subscription pricing with automatic billing and a small discount for prepayment. Add a one-line clause that protects you for site conditions. If access or contamination takes extra time, you reserve the right to adjust the price after a scoping visit. Keep language plain so crews and clients understand expectations.
One more piece, funding readiness. Lenders and partners look at gross margins, consistency of revenue, and how predictable your cash flow is. Moving from hourly chaos to tiered margin-based pricing immediately improves those numbers. Track 3 quick metrics every month: average gross margin per job, percentage of recurring revenue, and average days receivable. Those 3 lines tell a banker or investor more about your health than total revenue alone.
All right, let's pull this together with action steps you can do today. First, run one quick cost floor calc using last month's payroll, fuel, chemicals, and overhead. Second, pick 3 tiers and price them. Keep the standard package as your default cell. Third, use the short qualification script on your next call and the price pushback lines if needed. Fourth, add a simple payment term to your proposals. Try this on one route or client this week. Track the result and iterate.
I've built a free 3-tier pricing worksheet and a 1-page field checklist to make this painless. Download it at veteranentrepreneurnetwork.com/pricing and use it to price one job before the end of the week. Test, record the actual costs versus your floor, and adjust margins if needed.
If today's episode helped, follow the show and leave a review. Share it with another veteran operator or small business owner who's grinding in the field. Practical pricing is one of the fastest levers to build cash reserves, qualify for funding, and create predictable operations. Keep this simple: cost floor, target margin, 3 tiers, and clear payment terms. That framework gives you control over profit rather than letting work control you. Thanks for listening to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. If today's episode brought you value, be sure to follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with another entrepreneur, veteran, owner-operator, or small business professional. Our mission is to help entrepreneurs and veterans build stronger businesses, improve their operations, access practical resources, create new opportunities, and work toward long-term growth and stability. Keep building, keep learning, keep leading, and keep moving forward. We'll see you on the next episode.